Yeah,
so.
we updated him.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
there it is.
It's just because
It wasn't the player.
it wasn't
yeah,
Chavo, it was Zoo.
Right.
So Pin actually going with the classic Jake for a change. I bought the skins. Bro, I bought all the skins. I got the cake, and you went with the classic Jake.
Yo,
I'm cool with it, though. We actually
feeling the
barely ever
Jake.
get to see normal Jake on the thumbnails around here. And is this still winner's quarters? Yes. So, we're in winner's quarters territory now. It is going to be Sage versus Pin. This one we're in for a good one because Sage is actually like really good with his LeBron, but Pin has also been insane with his Jake, and I think that LeBron will kind of struggle against the range that Jake has, and also just using that as a straight-up counter to beating the ball every time because he just takes it away.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be kind of rough. It's rough for projectile characters against Jake because Jake is like that anti-projectile character. That said, Pin still plays him like a brawler, so you can expect a lot of crazy combos to come out of him. Steals the ball away, like you said, with the car, and kind of the way it reflects is definitely overpowering.
Yeah, that being said, I will say Sage is somebody who's not ashamed to play the passive game too. So he will play the time with Pin. He'll play around that. That being said, though, Pin is not letting him do that. He's controlling the pace of the game, and he's playing just out of his ranges because you need to hit him again in order to activate getting a ball again. And because he didn't have one, it was very easy for Pin to line him up and get that up attack.
Ooh,
well, you might get a spike.
That's a spike, though. That's a very dangerous move to play around.
That's a huge dub for Sage right there. He barely did any damage at all to Pin that first stock, and he just stole one away really early.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of like when you're playing against Pin, you want to get those stocks as quickly as possible. You don't want him to have a lead.
Yeah. And like you said, and now just using the pass as a way to catch Pin's jumps, finally going to have to be forced to respect that house. He is in a horrible spot. Was that the defense? The defense tanked it?
Yeah, defense tanked it. So it looks like defense is actually an option that can get LeBron out of certain areas. Defense. That said, though, 70% on LeBron is actually
no pass.
Not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he just put 58 and it's racking. Oh my God, that dare does so much damage. I just realized how much dare it does, like, outright. And because of the ball down from LeBron into the dare, it actually true combos off and puts the ignite perk on, so guarantees that he gets gets extra damage off of that.
Yeah, doesn't have much left in recovery. I don't think he has any air dodges. Going to go right to the sky off that up attack. And now he has to figure out a way to get that stock again. I like
the stall he had with the nairs, like using the chest clap to try and like slow it down. But it was not enough. Like he also went really early over that up attack to get through. But he doesn't have him at 80. And LeBron has some decent kill power.
Ooh, if that was an up air, I think that was the stock.
Yeah, but that or maybe even well, actually, yeah, the up special would have gotten reflected by the down B or down special. So that actually would have been the only option.
Yeah, you can challenge the car. Not a lot left in the tank. Going to throw the ball at him as a defensive option, though.
Using that up special right there to get himself out. That was a really good disadvantage from Sage. And now, because he's got the car out, it's not really much he can do. Go ahead and take that back. Defense pops it, but instantly punished by the side air.
He's having a hard time dealing with the car. Doesn't look like he has many options to actually fight it off. I wonder, what does LeBron do against that move?
Yeah, it's actually very curious to what his answer will be on that, because you can hit it with some physical hitboxes. I think the thing is that most of the ones he wants to go for will probably lose by range if he has the ball already. So that's a really quick anti-air with the up attack. That is normally a dangerous move to try and go do anything with. That's falling side special, but doesn't matter. Sage is going to drop game number 1. I will say, though, for the first time he fought Pin, a lot of us struggle against Pin the first time we ever fight him. He didn't look bad. He looked solid as it was progressing. It was just not enough to keep a lead. And I think that the fact that, like you said, Pin having ball control while being able to easily affect that and push pressure on him, it's kind of hard for him to rebound off of so far.
Yeah, it's tough. Pin is one of the best defensive players that we have here, in my opinion. And him with a lead, like I said, very scary. Didn't mean to go there. I don't think that was the stage that was meant to be chose.
Yeah, I think probably cutting off the room maybe is the plan here for Sage. A little bit less room to work with. Actually, it's going to be Cromulons. That is kind of semi-counter picking yourself. Now, this is also in many of our views LeBron's best stage. This is also Jake's best stage. So it's a trade-off because look at that. Both of those are his.
That's crazy. It's just literally a whole ball pit here. and all Pin has to do is just make sure he's a car.
Yep. So the rounds start normally. That's great against everyone. But Pin seeing right through that, Sage has got to find an answer to that ASAP. It might actually be better for him just after seeing that to get these sides broken.
Yeah, I don't think the sides are going to help out as much as you would think in this kind of matchup because of the fact that House and Boat and that move exists. So get that out of here and make sure that you are playing around those moves because the more you play into House, the more you're going to hit by it.
Yeah, the only other thing that could work for him is if he can find a way to find dare loops and get big damage off the sides. But popping that ball on the side special, like Pin is playing around the range of unarmed LeBron so well.
Yes.
Shoulder charge gets him in. It doesn't that doesn't give you a ball back, but Pin is just, he's got full stage control, volley off the sides again, and he is making this counter pick look very foolish currently. That's decent
Good
damage.
LeBron combo though. Yeah, decent damage. Able to get 45 on Pin's first stock and continues to go.
Ooh.
68%. That ball usually would make it so that you have to land properly.
Yeah, you have to respect that normally.
But Jake just doesn't care.
What are Jake's losing matchups, man? Like, Jake is so good at counteracting a lot of what people want to get done, and he is just refusing to let anything work for LeBron. No setups work. That stops it. But the up air actually worked, and he went for multiple to get that knockout.
Setting up the ball, but again, like, this is not the matchup to be setting ball up. It is a detriment.
Oh, I mean,
but getting it in combo is good.
Yeah, but combo good. It's kind of similar to how you have to use battering. He tried to stall as much as he could around the up special, but he poked himself above just early enough, and there's not much room you can hide there on the side of that wall, too.
Yeah, there's not a lot that you can do there, so it is kind of weird. But now that one of the walls is gone, it might actually be a little bit better for Sage getting those stocks. And on top of that, not having to worry about the ball bouncing off of 30 different things.
I think that Sage is starting to realize he has to play more physical, finding these dares because it's netting him the damage he wants. He hasn't been able to really set up as much as he wants, but when he finds big openers, that saved him!
Oh,
that
and
saved
it got him a stock?
Oh, he tried to punish it, but it was a little bit too far away. That's going to lead to a stock! No, it didn't!
Oh my goodness. There's just a whole scramble on that left side, trying to reflect the ball, able to get it, and now Pin is in a spot where, like, I think he feels a little pressured. Going to bounce him off the wall, though, what's the option? Ooh, good air dodge.
Good last second stall on that, too. He waited. He tried to wait out the defense and not moving above it that time. That's going to lead to a knockout? No, not enough.
High ceiling, one of the higher ones in the game. Ball still not enough. Had to horse, which usually means that he's out of options.
Yeah, that's usually his last choice. Oh, yeah, double dare, triple dare. There was a kind of checkmate situation right there. There's not much you could really do to get away from that, and that's going to be Pin taking it here 2-0 over Sage, but Sage definitely making a good effort at that for sure.
Yeah, no, he started to definitely figure it out as it went on, but Pin just overwhelmed him a bit in that first stock and took a huge lead, so it definitely was tough.
It's our turn.
Now we have to play.
We gotta go get people. I call player one.
Okay, you do you.
I call player one. That's for me. We're gonna go get some new casters to come up here and take over this. We need people who, of course, know what they're doing.